everyone, and welcome to Whose Life Is It Anyway? A show where everything is made up, but the points actually do matter. If any of that sounds a little familiar, well, that's because yes, this is an improv comedy podcast where all the stories you're about to hear were completely made up on the spot, guided and prompted by real improv comedy games. How does it work? Well, two players are tasked with having a podcast-like interview or conversation, making it all up as they go, but there's a third guest who can interrupt at any time and give them new rules or new directions for their conversation via a list of different improv games and guidelines. How do you win? Well, if a player breaks character or simply doesn't follow the rules of the game they're in at the time, the other person is awarded a point, and at the end of a 20-minute time limit, the guest with the most points wins, and of course, becomes known to the world as a comedic genius. So, without any further ado, let's find out who's making stuff up in this episode. I did like you in the glasses. That was pretty good. I mean, hey, you can do what you want. You can do what you want.
Your glasses was inspo.
You got to get the people what they need.
Yeah, glasses was
what they
inspo.
want.
That's pretty good though. I do like it.
There it is.
I do appreciate your getting into character. That's so improv of you. Well, you guys ready to do the real thing?
Let's go.
Let's make it happen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Whose Life Is It Anyway? This is a very real podcast, all about a fake podcast where someone's life story is about to be made up right here, right now, on the spot. But you know I don't do it by myself. I can't do it alone. I have two wonderful guests joining me in this episode. My friends Mo Hill and Will Fairbanks. Guys, welcome to the show. The crowd goes wild. I will edit in whatever effects in post you would like in that.
Oh, it's like a bomb. It's
Guys,
got to be a bomb.
Welcome to the show. You guys ready to make some stuff up?
Definitely.
Well, let's do this. So I'm, of course, in the captain's chair for this episode, which means Mo and Will are going to be making up someone's life story as we go, as I guide them along with all these wonderful improv games and guidelines. But before we get started and kick off this game, because, you know, the points do matter around here. It is a game. Someone's going to win. Someone's going to lose, but that's okay. We're going to have fun while we do it, right? Mm-hmm. I have to give you your theme and establish you your roles before we dive in. So here's what I want to do.
Cool.
Mo, this is going to be your podcast. So you're the host. You're the interviewer. That means, Will, you're the guest on his show. You are being interviewed. But what's happening here is that, Mo, you can have whatever type of podcast you want, right? Whatever it is. You can introduce the people when we kick it off. Whatever it is, that's up to you. Will, you're the guest, and what you did is that you tried recently to create some sort of a Fyre Fest type event, if you're familiar with Fyre Fest.
Yeah.
But of course, it went down the exact same way that Fyre Fest did.
Yeah, man.
And now you're here to publicly share that story and what exactly went wrong and why it didn't work for the first time here on Mo's show. So, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Let's make some stuff up. The timer begins now. Mo, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What Not to Do podcast when it comes to financial decisions. Today, we have our first guest, who is a known, I don't even know how to put it, man, like just some of your business deals have been great. We have here, what's your name? Introduce yourself to the people, my guy.
I mean, he couldn't find the word, so I'll give it to him. You know, a lot of people refer to me as a boss. A lot of people refer to me as a dreamer. A lot of people refer to me as a go-getter, a dream getter, you know. But yeah, Booyah Jinkens in the building. What's happening?
Okay, and we forgot bad investor. Anywho, man, so good to know you. So good to introduce yourself. You know, can you give us an idea of like where everything started for your businesses and your business ventures? You know, what was the first thing you invested in?
I mean, honestly, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. You know what I'm saying? Started there. You know, and I just figured, why not get more? I need more. We want more. You know, when you come up out of the concrete, you know what I'm saying? Concrete jungle, you know, you got to find a way.
Find it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, you lose some, you win some. you know. But we keep going. That's the number one rule. You keep going.
Change.
You keep flying. That's one thing you do. You keep flying.
Change.
You keep moving. Yeah, you keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. You know, great quote by the great poet Biggie Smalls in the beginning there for those of the white folks who missed it. That was a great beginning to your story, man. It told us nothing, but we'll move on. So tell me about the first investment that you made as a kid. Did you like grow up selling suckers, lollipops, Tootsie Rolls?
Man.
Did you do a lemonade stand?
Man.
What was it for
My
you?
first big bag, honestly, came from selling shoelaces, right?
Okay.
We buy them wholesale out of the country. We had all types of colors. Bring
Like
them
what
to
country were you normally
a
purchasing?
lot of countries.
So you don't have a specific country
A
that
lot
you
of
were
countries.
buying.
I mean, whichever one had them.
Which one gave you the
think it's
most?
small, bro. If you think it's small, just say you think it's small.
I'm just wondering which country gave you the most profit is what I'm wondering.
See, man, I ain't come on here for all that, man.
You didn't come here to tell us how you made a profit?
Have you ever sold shoelaces?
No, I
No.
haven't. Because
No.
okay, no, I haven't.
So let me give you game.
I know
Come
that.
on.
That's why I asked the question. You haven't answered it yet. So.
Pause. I'm going to interject with our first game here. Let's go ahead and add in accents as we keep this conversation going. Each of you choose an accent and continue.
I tried to tell you. You come on my show, and I asked you, what do you do for a living? You tell me you don't know what you do for a living. I tried to tell you.
Look, fam.
You don't make any
Look,
money.
fam.
I don't know what to do with this. Okay?
It all started with a dream. Shoelaces keep things tight, right?
I don't know what he is talking about. Why do you come onto my show
You
and
got
do
a
these
couple
things?
bucks, right?
Where is your mother? Your
Reinvest.
mother and your father should not
Reinvest.
be proud of you.
Oh, fam.
They are wondering,
Bugging.
what have we done with my child?
Bugging.
We did not send him to school.
Pause. You can keep up the accents. We're going to add another game on top of that. Continue the conversation, but playing questions only. And go.
Why do you come to my show today?
So you don't believe me that I could do what I'm doing?
I don't think that you have a way to know, do you?
Why did you bring me here?
Why did you come here?
When did you start disrespecting your guests?
Who is your manager? Who is your manager?
What are your pockets saying about you?
Did he tell you what this podcast is for?
Who do you think you are, fam?
Do you think you run things when you come here? I am the podcaster.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Have you ever flown around the world in 36 hours?
Do you think he's been on an airplane before?
Can you say JP, PJ, new flight, new night, new area code? Can you say these things?
How many people think this man is a horrible rapper? How many people?
When did I say I was a rapper?
Do you think I can kill this man with one blow of a flute? How many darts do you think it would take to kill this man?
Where did you come from?
Who asked you?
What is your dream?
For you to die on this podcast.
If you didn't say that, I literally was about to end the game and give you both a point. But since we did it, that is 1 point to Will. He's on the board. Guys, I'm going to let it be up to you whether you want to continue with your accents or not. But let's continue the conversation. Let's start to get to uncover what exactly this Firefest-like event was that Will's character started up here.
So what exactly was your event that you started that didn't go so well? Can you walk us through whose idea it was from the beginning? What happened in that board meeting?
Yeah, man. So, Flayme Fest. You talking about Flayme Fest, right?
Flame, fire, it all burned down. That's the same thing.
Man. So you think. So the idea came from, me and a couple of the homies. We said, this is what the culture needs, right? We've seen it, right? We needed something where all the bosses and all the dreamers and all the go-getters and the dream getters
Facts. Okay.
could come to and modulate and dream together.
Modulate.
So we came up with the Flayme Fest.
Modulate. Okay.
Pause. Before we continue, let's go ahead and play the game Fortunately, Unfortunately, where each of you must continue your sentence with either fortunately or unfortunately. Mo, take it away.
Unfortunately, your fest, it just like didn't pan out to where y'all thought it was. Y'all lost a lot of people some money.
Unfortunately, you lose some, you win some.
The fortunate thing is no one is going to go to that shitty ass fest. But I was hoping you can kind of tell us what happened.
Fortunately, you don't know the culture, so we don't have to worry about your thoughts on this.
Unfortunately for you, I helped build the culture. So I think you should just answer our question, man. We're just trying to figure out, get to the bottom of it.
Unfortunately, it seems that you don't know what the culture is if you don't recognize me.
Fortunately, I built this shit, and you on my motherfucking podcast.
Fortunately.
So lucky for you.
For you, your ratings are going to go through the roof because I'm here.
Unfortunately, nobody gives a fuck that you are on this podcast. We want to know why your fest didn't work out.
Fortunately, I'm getting paid either or. I get paid in my sleep. So it doesn't matter what you think.
Unfortunately, you are dreaming, brother, because that is not what's happening.
I'm going to go ahead and end, fortunately, unfortunately, and give you each a point. Continue the conversation as normal.
So are you coming up with any other festivals that we should be aware of? I mean, we should know about.
Man, so we gotta recoup our losses,
How much exactly did you lose did you get sued for?
Come on, how much did you lose? How much did you make? Did you make as much as I made last night in your whole career?
I'm just asking.
No, you didn't.
You
didn't.
I'm asking. No. I'm just asking what the people want to know, brother. This is what people are asking. We just want to know how much did you lose, or actually, how many people were supposed to come to the festival?
I mean, we had over 300 million.
Change.
300,000.
Change.
50 people coming. Well over 50.
Okay. Man, you had 50 people paying $50,000 to come to this party. And it just didn't work out. It didn't work out for you. So, did you just like refund the people their money, or what did you do to reconcile?
Everybody knew it was an investment. You know what I'm saying? You've made an investment.
I don't think I did that, brother. That's not.
You ain't never made a.
Pause. We're going to play another game here. We are going to go ahead and play number of words. I'm going to assign you each a specific number of words you can only continue to speak in. Mo, you can have 3 words. Will, you can have 2. And go.
Man, I just don't know.
We just don't know.
Don't know is one word to me, man.
I don't know.
That is another
IDK,
point,
dog.
That one was pretty quick. You know what? While we're paused here, I'm going to pause this for a second. And I'm going to go ahead. That game was pretty quick, so we're going to go ahead and stack another one here. We are going to play Whose Line, where I am going to give each of you 2 secret lines that you cannot look at until you're going to use them, but you must interject them and use them into your conversation sometime within the next handful of moments here, and continue.
Yeah, man. So like I was saying, I had the 50 people there,
50,000 each, huh?
Yeah, it was 50,000 each. But the crazy thing about it is you're the worst Make-A-Wish I've ever had to do. Horrible. gonna go find that child and tell them they gotta make another one.
Going through leukemia. If I was going through leukemia, I probably wouldn't want to come up here either. But I get it. You know, you made some bad investments. You could have used that money towards sending that Make-A-Wish kid somewhere else.
I mean, it got me here. You know what I'm saying? It got me here. Your ratings going up.
Yeah, because the sexual tension between us is killing me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah.
It's killing me, dog. It's kind of making me uncomfortable. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like if you blink one more time behind them glasses, I don't know what's gonna happen. On
Wowzers.
I'm not even like that, big dog. I'm just letting you know the tension is pretty high.
Man.
You know.
When you're around bosses, you feel me?
Yeah. I don't like how you said bosses after I just said that. That's not.
You know, but why is that so? Sticky where you're standing?
Good thing I ain't standing.
What?
Because I don't know why it would be sticky.
Hey, me either, man. Life gets sticky.
Since you mentioned it, let's get naked and wrestle.
Wait, no. Let's get what? What?
Let's get naked and wrestle, man. You mentioned it. I mean, if it's sticky, that means we can stay in place, dog.
Man,
I'm just saying, man.
I gotta talk to my people. I don't know how they got me on this interview, bro. This is
You know what,
madness.
for where that just took this interview, I'm giving you both a point for that one. That one's not even a game you can score in, but I'm giving you both a point.
Man. Pause.
Continue out. You know, we got some tension in the room. We can keep going with that, but yeah, let's get back on track to you know, trying to make it through the sexual tension, but also figuring out what exactly happened that day at Flayme Fest.
So you guys had all of these promises to all 50 of your guests, and it's just like you weren't able to make them happen. And like, you know, one of them was like a performance from Diddy himself. Like, what happened with that?
I mean, Diddy's my guy. You ever met Diddy?
Why did
Change.
50 Cent, my guy. You know.
Why didn't you have him show up then? Why couldn't he follow through on his word?
You know, he vitamin water. You feel me?
That's it.
You know
he was
what
on
I'm
Power for 5 seasons. He didn't come because of vitamin water for you? Man.
You know?
He was drinking vitamin water on Power, and he couldn't come drink vitamin water at your concert, man?
It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He got paid, though.
Did he?
You know
You paid
what
him
I'm
to
saying?
not show up?
You know, it's a lot going on.
So you
these
paid
days.
him and then like refund these people their
No,
money?
see, that's what the media. We got to talk about the media, bro. The
So
media will have
okay.
you thinking things are, which when they really aren't what they are.
Okay.
You feel me?
I mean, it's kind of hard to blame the media when all 50 people said the same thing.
You know all 50 people,
All 50 people know me.
but wouldn't you have to know them 50 people to get quotes?
I mean, all 50 people went viral for your fest, so I don't know how else I
Look,
could
man,
not know about
I
it.
guarantee you bring them on the podcast, man. They'll all tell you they had a great time.
It's funny that you
had
mentioned that because we
buffets.
actually have all 50 people.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Just checking.
Nah, man.
I'm going to pause us. We're getting in our last few minutes of the game here. So I'm going to go ahead and interject with a host power and change things up.
Okay.
We're going to finish out this interview, but we're going to do it with our roles being reversed. So that means, Will, you are now the interviewer. Mo, you are now the, failed creator of this. Yes, Will is changing character here. This is good. You are now the failed creator of Flayme Fest. And continue the conversation with our new roles.
Right.
So honestly, what you're telling me is that you're a bum. Are these people gonna get their money back?
Man, you think you'll get your money back? Nah, ain't nobody
Man,
getting no money back. I ain't done talking.
Man, this is crazy. This is really crazy.
Listen, you keep talking, I'll buy this whole fucking studio and fire your bitch ass.
It's crazy, man. Our producers, for real.
All right,
For
man,
real?
Hey, get his lawyer on the phone.
What? Look, man, we
this
just
lawyer on
want
the
to know.
phone.
All we want to know.
What you
Listen,
wanna
I
know?
know that it can be hard because you broke, right? You worried about your
I'm
next
broke.
meal.
Listen.
You worried about your next meal.
We had 50 people pull up, 50K each. You saw. I had to. You ain't see
What?
the bellman outside letting people in the building? Stop playing with me, dog.
Wow.
We had people opening doors, dog.
This guy.
We had people opening
So
doors.
those 50,000, right?
We had the
50
buffet.
What's 50 times 50,000?
All you can eat.
What's 50 times 50,000?
All you can eat, bro. We had the Jamaican
What you
spot
have?
on
What
deck.
was in the buffet? What
Bro,
you
you ain't never go nowhere with this much oxtail.
What you have?
Huh?
You lying?
What you
Rabbit
mean?
tail. That's what we heard from the
It
people.
was oxtail.
No, rabbit tail.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. You lying.
Plantains. Right.
Man is lying.
Listen, man, this man ain't never
So
experienced
wait,
nothing good in his life.
where's
That's
the
why he
money?
hating.
Where's the money?
Where the money at?
Where's the money?
Where your money at?
It ain't on you.
Your money.
It ain't on you.
Who care? I
It
don't
ain't
gotta
on
care. My pockets ain't big enough, Playboy. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Change.
My ass ain't big enough, Playboy. Like,
Wow. Wow.
what I'm saying?
Deflection.
Big money, big bees.
Deflection.
You feel me?
We're going to interject with another game in our last few minutes here. Let's go ahead. There was some sexual tension being thrown on earlier, so why don't we just go ahead and lean back into that by playing If You Know What I Mean, where you can only speak using some form of an innuendo, ending it with some form of If You Know What I Mean. Guys, take it away.
I also heard wasn't no girls there, if you know what I mean.
Listen, man, I'm as slick. The floor was slick as you can slick them, and I was sliding them through. You know what I mean?
I heard there was no type of flavor, if you know what I mean.
They call me the Neapolitan man they don't call me the Neapolitan man for no reason. I got them in all flavors. You can lick them where you can stick them. You feel me? If you know what I mean.
I heard that it was a row full of mud ducks, if you know what I mean.
If they shucking, they ducking, then that mean they fucking. If you know what I mean.
I heard that the game was lame, though, if you know what I mean.
If you knew how to stay in your lane, you would be doing your thing. If you know what I mean.
You know what? I'm going to pause this. That might be the longest anyone has played, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to give you both a point for
Hey,
that one.
We got that juice, if
You-
you know what
you
I
pulled
mean.
that
You
one
got
off,
that juice, you know what I mean?
All right, you know what? Bonus point for each of you for that. One more point. All right, here's what. Hey, don't look at the scoreboard. You
My
can't
bad,
know
my
what's
bad,
going
my
on. You
bad.
can't be cheating.
He
you know?
looking too.
Hey,
I ain't
don't
do
look.
that.
I
You
can see where his
my
eyes are. So we have 2 minutes left in the
2
show.
minutes,
So
man.
that means we need to find a way to wrap up your guys' conversation. And I'm going to let you do that as normal. Let's wrap up this show. Continue.
Man, so we're coming to an ending of Broke
About
Brothers doing broke things.
Cause I'm about to buy this bitch. Go ahead, finish up.
So if you could say something, you know, to teach another youngin' what not to do, what would you say?
I'm glad you asked me that question because I was hoping you asked me this in the beginning.
Before you give this quote, change what you just said.
Change the beginning of what I just said about asking the question.
Yeah, I don't know if you were happy that he asked you that question or not.
Okay. That's a bitch ass question you just asked. I feel like if I was white, you wouldn't ask me that question. But I'm going to answer it anyway, hoe ass nigga. So, what I'm going to tell these little punk ass kids out there, y'all little motherfuckers is broke.
Wow.
Get some money.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Put your money where your mouth is.
Wow.
Hustle. Get on a podcast, buy that shit, fire niggas.
Wow.
You feel me? That's what
Wow.
you got to do around here. You
Yo,
just gotta,
don't
you just
listen
gotta
to
make
this,
your money
man.
where you make your money. Put your money where your mouth
Don't
is.
listen
Then
to
you
this
gotta
man,
rotate
dog.
it, flip it, split it, and then you come up. That's all you gotta do. It's that
Busted and
simple.
disgusted.
It's that simple, dog.
That's crazy. You gonna leave you the blind leading the blind. Broke brothers doing
Blind.
broke things.
Hey, somebody
Ladies
being,
and gentlemen.
somebody being led. You feel me? Somebody being led.
Pause. We have 30 seconds left, but I'm going to interject with a host power. Blind leading the blind. That makes me think that you have been blind this entire time. That's why you have those glasses on. Reveal that he just hurt your feelings.
Brother, you know, you offended me many times on this podcast. But I think this last line might have taken the cake.
What you gotta say, brother?
You lucky I can't see you. I'll fuck you up right now.
Exactly.
But I'm going to let it slide because this is a make-a-wish for somebody.
We have reached the end of the game. Wow, what a journey. I don't think we ever found out what even the...
We don't know what the fuck happened.
What was the fest?
We don't know where the money is.
So Flayme Fest.
Yeah, man.
50 people showed up.
Hey,
50.
Or we're supposed to.
50K a piece.
50,000.
But they were paying $50K a piece.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But
Take a lot.
But this character didn't end up with the money.
No. He spent it all on 50 Cent. Spent it all on 50 Cent.
Who ain't even
He
show up?
didn't even show up. Because he had something to do with vitamin water.
so
He
he
was,
was like-
you know, vitamin water shit.
Who was too busy.
Too
busy.
Incredible. Wow. Well, you know what? Those 50 people didn't win
It did not.
because they showed up to a fest that didn't exist.
Damn.
But somebody sitting at this table, well, who's not me because I didn't play the game, is gonna win right now. So I gotta take a look at the scoreboard here.
All right.
Now I know you guys are taking peeks at it. You were taking peeks at it while we were playing.
Yeah.
Mo, you collected 4 points throughout the game.
What?
A strong four.
Man, I
That's
feel
a strong
That's a
four.
strong 4.
point shaving going on around here, boy.
Listen, I gotta say,
Strong four. Strong four.
that 4 is even with that bonus point that I gave you.
That's
that 1 point.
crazy.
Yikes, bro.
You know what? Just to
learn the game,
just
There's
to,
no way.
just to make stuff crazy,
Sheesh.
I'm gonna give you an extra point
Wow. Wow.
because you did do great with that last minute host change that I gave you
Yo,
at
he
the
went
end.
crazy with that one. He
So
did
that
go
now
crazy with
means
that.
this could change everything because you now have 5 points and Will
This guy.
throughout the conversation, throughout the game. Mo, you brought it home at the end. 5 points. Will,
He brought it home.
6 points. Will had 6 points.
That's
That extra
crazy.
point that I gave you at the end did unfortunately not change anything.
Hey, do I get to give
Damn it.
a shout out? Do I get
A victory speech?
Yeah,
Is
like-
that what you do? Your thing.
Man,
You won.
You know, shout out to all the winners out there. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, you know, when we keep doing what we do. You know, but a good game to my brethren. He did his thing. He just gonna leave me hanging. Look.
I hope the algorithm just showed us to all loser motherfuckers.
Wow.
They'd be like, I never won nothing in my life. Fuck this podcast. That's what I hope. That's what it is.
They just shut it off.
They just shut it off. That's what I hope. Your whole speech is wasted to losers.
Mo, I do remember before we recorded, you said, you know what? If I lose, I'm not going to be a sore loser. I do have some words of encouragement to share with the audience. And I believe what were those words of encouragement that you wanted to share with everybody?
Yeah, what were they, bro?
I see dead people.
All right, what is that?
That's crazy.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's
see dead
really
people.
crazy.
Okay, is that you being upset about losing still, or is that like? Is
Yeah,
there some
because like he's
larger-
really dead to me. That's why I didn't shake his hand. That's why.
I see
He's-
him too. George
don't-
Washington.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm making money. George Washington.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's over there right now. You know what I mean? I'm just hearing voices. I see dead people. Ghost.
Haters gonna leave.
Well, I'm glad you each
Dubs.
got a moment to talk to the audience here. Hey, before we officially wrap it up, where can people find each of you around social if you want them to? I don't know if you guys maybe happen to do some interesting things that you want somebody to go check out. Will, where can they find you?
Man, on all socials at Will_Fairbanks, or check out the page, check out the movement at Tour Pros. That's the brand. Torp, we here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Mo, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. You can find me at Mo_funny. Mo_funny with 3 Y's. You can find me on TikTok, same thing. Find me at a comedy venue near you. Yeah.
Beautiful. And you can find this show at Whose Life Pod. And guys, we're going to play one last game. It's become a bit of a tradition
Turn me up.
here on the show. As we say goodbye, I can't do it by myself. So I need your guys' help to tell the people goodbye. We're going to do it one word at a time. So each of us is going to give an additional word, and we're going to form, hopefully, what is a sensible goodbye to our audience here. I'll kick us off. Hey,
Fool just burped in my face. I'm sorry.
who burped in the... Who burped?
Oh my days, bro.
That was like-
I'm trying to breathe.
That was like 45 seconds ago. I know my fucking burp ain't that thick that it took 45 seconds to travel across the table.
I'm trying to think.
I burped so long ago, man. You might have to get your sinuses checked out, brother.
I like how also a burp mess.
You gonna wait till he get his whole speech out to talk about that burp? You could have said that in the first 5 seconds. You gonna let my man get all of his enunciations and verbiages out before you want to talk about this fucking burp?
Yikes.
Man, you win one improv game and you think you own the place.
Jeez, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Burps have been cleared.
Burps have cleared.
So let's tell the people goodbye. I'll kick us off. We'll go around this way. All right? See if we can form some sort of a solid goodbye of a few sentences here. So, hey.
Thanks.
For
Being
here.
with
your
Favorite.
2
or
Maybe 3.
black
for sure
Black.
for sure
emphasized
For sure.
people
who
Absolutely.
love
you
And
thank
also
black.
people
everywhere. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good. We can't top that. We just thank black people everywhere. We can't
everywhere
top
there's a lot
that.
of love.
Could have went so many ways.
Could have went so many ways.